নবম শ্রেণীর 2021 সালের 17তম সপ্তাহের যে ইংরেজি অ্যাসাইনমেন্টটি দেওয়া হয়েছে, তো সেই অ্যাসাইনমেন্টের সমাধান আমরা আজকের এই ভিডিওর মাধ্যমে দেখব। তো ইংরেজির জন্য এটা হচ্ছে 5 নম্বর অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট। শিরোনামটা হবে হাউ বাংলাদেশ ক্যান রিচ দ্য লেভেল অফ ডেভেলপমেন্ট কান্ট্রিজ। তো এখন তার প্রশ্নপত্রটা খেয়াল করি, তারপর তার সমাধানে চলে যাব। তো প্রশ্নপত্রটা আশা করি তোমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছ যে অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট বা নির্ধারিত কাজটি দেওয়া হয়েছে। দেখো, বাংলাদেশ ইজ ওয়ান অফ দ্য পপুলেটেড কান্ট্রিজ in the world where about 18 crore people live in within 1,47,570 square kilometers. The age range of about 10 crore people in 50 to 64 by upgrading unskilled workforce to skilled workforce. Many countries in this world have turned into a development. One thing now Bangladesh can reach in the level of development countries by making unskilled people to skilled workforce. Give 5 ideas and explain in not more than 200 words. So let's go. Now we can see our answer. At first we can write introduction. Bangladesh is one of the densely populated countries in the world where about 80 crore people live within 1,47,570 square kilometers. The age range of about 10 crore people is 50 to 64 by upgrading unskilled workforce to skilled workforce. Many countries in the world have turned into a developed ones. Bangladesh can reach the level of developed countries by making unskilled people into a skilled workforce. Access to skills training, technical and vocational education and training has expanded rapidly in Bangladesh over the last 15 years. In 2000, only 110,000 people enrolled in formal TVET programs, but enrollment rose to 448,000 by 2010 and to 690,000 by 2040 BANBEIS. The share of women in TVET enrollment has been and remains low than in rural areas. The gather population densely in urban area also means that on average workers will be close to training facilities, making it cheaper and more convenient for them to obtain training. And next, education of the labor force. The labor force as a whole is somewhat better educated than the general population. Overall, 26% of the population has received no education, while a further 30% have only some primary education. VVS 2050. For women, the education gap between the general population and the labor force in large because of different patterns in labor force participation. And next, skill mismatch. Tawfiq 2040 shows that as many as 62% of young workers may be undereducated for the work they do. The undereducated are concentrated in skilled agriculture and fisheries work, as well as craft and trade related work. Returns of education. The returns to education are the extra income that acquires to workers with higher level of education. It provides valuable information about the supply and demand patterns for skills and education. Returns to education are most in Bangladesh, likely suggesting a combination of limited demand for current high skilled jobs and relatively low quality of supply, at least in meeting employers' requirements. Quality of education and skills training. Many industry participants have serious concern about the basic level of education of their employers. There is substantial evidence that these concerns are not simply the grieving of employers who would always be happy to have better works. Only 25% of gather 5 student master Bangla and only 33% master mathematics competition World Bank 2030. At the grade 8 level, competitions in Bangla, English and mathematics are 44%, its economy. At last, conclusion. The education and quality of Bangladesh workforce need to improve urgently as huge numbers of young people are entering the job market just as the country is looking to diversity and modernize. Okay, thanks for watching.